So to me, behavioral health is a really complex topic, and it involves really a lot of different avenues. So even though behavioral health is external, it's about the behaviors that an individual has, they start with what people believe, they start with what people think, and they start with triggers. And so in my field, I actually teach several behavioral health classes, and we really work with the students to help them to understand where the motivation comes, how people learn certain behaviors, what motivates behavior, and then what are the aspects of behavior change. And so what happens to engage people in change? So why do people want to change? Usually because they're uncomfortable. So what I love about working in behavioral health is coming alongside individuals who have made a decision for whatever reason that they want to make a change in their life. So I really love being able to come alongside them, to be able to really listen to what's going on, to be able to investigate where they might want to head, and then to be able to really brainstorm and work with them on some possible solutions, skill development, knowledge they need, and practice they're going to need to move towards that new behavior or to that new place that they want to be in their life. So it's exciting to me to work with individuals even when they struggle, even when they fail, and just help them navigate through that and help them to understand that they really have what they need inside of them, with a little bit of help and a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of information and skill development to have the life that they want. Like I don't usually meet with a person right away, be like, oh, this person's never going to change or this person's going to be successful, because I don't really know. I have to really give that person, I have to be an authentic witness to their experience and to really listen to what's going on with them and where they want to head. I might have some ideas in my head about what I think would be good for them, but that's really unimportant. What's important is where they want to be headed, what changes they want to make, how that's going to impact their lives, the people around them, and then the community. And so then looking at, okay, how can I be an assistant to helping them figure out how they're going to move in that direction. So yeah, I do think that it's important to not come into a situation and already, I know I have a lot of knowledge, have a lot of background and experience, but I don't know that person. I don't know their experience. I don't know what their goals are. And so it's just really exciting every time that you work with a client or a group of people to kind of figure out, like, what are the goals? Where do they want to head? How are they going to get there? I think the biggest challenges to working in behavioral health are keeping boundaries for yourself. So a lot of helping, people that are in the helping field, they get very drawn into situations. They may get triggered themselves by situations. And it's very important to be as healthy as you can be yourself, and then to have really good, healthy boundaries around, this is your client or your patient, or this is their stuff, what they're working on, this is your stuff, and you're interfacing, but it's really important to keep the boundaries so you can be not caught up in the situations and the issues that they're dealing with. So there are many careers in the behavioral health fields, anything from education, health coaching, therapeutic positions, health navigation, social work, psychology. There's just a very wide variety of positions in the behavioral health arena. And so I think that there's a place for people. I'll talk to students and they'll say, well, I don't really want to be a therapist. You don't need to be a therapist. You might be a health coach. You might be a social worker. You might work in other aspects of the industry, really supporting the behavioral health industry. And so there's really a wide berth of positions out there. And a lot of times people have in their head, maybe they've just heard about certain types of jobs and they're thinking, well, I'm not sure I can do that. But I think it's really important for people to see that in behavioral health, in mental health, in healthcare in general, there are so many jobs, even jobs that haven't even been developed yet, that are coming on the forefront. I think that there's a great need for behavioral health in rural areas, in the school settings, in addiction settings, and in other behavioral health involving medical, chronic disease, long-term care, even with the elderly. And we have fewer professionals that sometimes tend to want to settle in rural areas. And there's really a great need, and it would make a really big impact if people would be able to lend their skills to those jobs in rural areas. So at CSU Pueblo, we have many avenues that people can engage in for behavioral health. So my school is the School of Health Sciences and Human Movement. So we do train people to work in the health sciences arena. We specifically have a concentration in health coaching. And so this integrates health knowledge, health education with that coaching process of behavior change. So that's one aspect that we train individuals in. But at the university, we have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in social work. And social work is also a very wide field. Anything from health navigation, working with families, all the way up to therapeutic interventions. And now we even see in our creative media area, we see creative wellness. We see utilizing the arts with well-being. And so we have some students going that direction and utilizing the arts to enhance well-being in individuals. So, I would really encourage any student that's looking at getting a four-year degree that would help them work in the behavioral health field to come, to talk to me, to talk to the chair in social work or in psychology or in that creative media area, and see what might be a good fit for them. So at CSU Pueblo, we have a lot of people that are here to help. We really pride ourselves on being a smaller school, and we have smaller classes. Faculty are available to work with students, and so that's one of the benefits of coming to a regional comprehensive that's a little bit smaller. We really help people find their path. So there are a lot of times somebody might be, maybe they're in my department, and as I talk more and more with them and they find out more and more about what they love, we find out they really do belong in social work, or they really, it might be a better fit for them, in another area, maybe getting an MBA and looking at healthcare administration. So we really try to find out, where does the student belong? Where are their passions? Where are they going to be the most successful? So our job is to partner with the student and to help them to be able to find their place, where they're going to excel, where they're going to enjoy their work. And that's why we really love working with some of the other schools, some of the community colleges. We work with PCC on their degree, their behavioral health degree, and really so those students can seamlessly enter into the four-year degree and get the four-year degree in health coaching. So we really want to work with students to find out what are their needs, what's going to fit them best, and and help educate them really on what the careers are out there, because a lot of students really aren't completely aware of what might be available to them. And so, yes, we are definitely motivated and committed to work with students and to help them to be successful. So if you would like more information about degree programs or pathways for behavioral health, visit our website at csupueblo.edu, and we'd be happy to reach out and help you.